Yo, all right. So today I'm gonna be a short day for me today. For me today, 8, 9, 10, 11. I probably got like 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, 3 hours. I'll probably leave like around 8, 11:30. I got somewhere to be. But I've been working on. I saw uh, a mentor, Carmine. I was looking at his chart when he was taking a trade yesterday, and just looking on just simplifying how much information my brain is taking in during the trade session. Because sometimes I've noticed that I get overwhelmed. It's just so much information coming in at one time, and I just want to say fuck it all, right? Just like, yo, this is just too much, right? So I'm still working on this here, right? Trying to figure out how to make this not too much, because this looks like too much already, right? It feels like too much. I may just need to get rid of the trend lines. All right, let's hide these for a minute. This is already. Let me save it real quickly. Right, I want to like just reduce the amount of information on each chart and just have the essentials on each chart. All right, so let me see if I hide these, does it make it a lot easier to see, right? Because I had added them because I had made these much darker to do it harder to see. So if I leave this like that, right, I can kind of see what's going on in the background. I don't know, maybe I'll make it white. uh, let's make the background white. Whoa, that feels like it's just too much information. All right, let's go back and change that. My eyes just popped. Put it back black. Let's make it gray. No, doesn't do that. Nothing for me. This gray? No. This is the standard gray, and then this is the black. Then we got a maroon looking kind of thing. I feel like it's danger. Got this gold. This is not too bad, but then I can't really see the rest of the stuff there. We got this blue. Alright, just give it black. Let's just change these. Let's work on the these here. I think making it that gray color, this here, and then just fading it was probably the best thing to do. I think that's probably the best thing to do. See, it still sticks out way too much, right? I still feel like it's too much of information. Let's drop it down a little bit more. Let's drop it down to 90. Alright, that doesn't look too bad. We'll go to 95 with it. 1 minute. Yeah, let's go to 95 with it. Okay, I can do 95, right? Yeah, 95 feels pretty good. Okay, let's do the same thing with these. This is why it's just better to just type in the thing, but whatever. I'm already clicking. Let's just freaking click it out. Yeah, 95 looks good. Alright, so I want to get the clock up. Oh, that's not it. I think I have the clock thing already up. It's this. Five. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Alright, so I was looking at something where someone took about 2 trades a week and made about 9,000, 10,000, just say $10,000 each freaking week. Just taking 2 trades. $10,000. Let's see, what was it? We shared in the Discord. I love it. Thank you, Martine, for that. All right, what is it? One week was 295. Then we had 8,400. Then 8,890, and then 931. These are just when the 8,001. These are just 18,000. That's times that by 12. That's whoa. that's that's a good year. That's a fucking good year. All right. One trade, one trade, one trade, one trade, one trade, one trade. Just one freaking trade. Damn. Damn, just one freaking trade. One. One freaking trade. So one day's 3,200, another day 5,200, one day 2,970, another day 5,920, 920, another day 5,400, another day 3,910. That's one freaking trade a day. Yo, I gotta do better. All right, I can't just be hopping around. All right, so here's what we're going to do. So this is basically my layout. This and this. This is basically my layout, right? The charts are going to be clean. I'm not going to let a lot of noise filter. I'm just going to look at support and resistance areas, and with aggressive buying at those levels, starting with the higher time frame and moving down. So I already have my full hour, 1 hour, 30-minute, all those levels already set up. So I'm just going to just go through them from this, and then I'll add the areas as we go. All right. So this is the 4 hour. This is the 4 hour. So we're looking for something around here. All right. I think we really did a number on the overnight session. Right, this is the news. All right, news really did a number. So I'm gonna have to delete everything here and start fresh. Actually, I could just change it here. All right, so weekly, we got this going on, right? So right now we're inside last week's candle for the most part. Daily, right? We had this week started on the 26th, so right about here. So 26th was a holiday, so we bought up, and then we're kind of like holding this, right? Almost 50% of that. We're on a nice uptrend. All right, we need to break this to be in a downtrend. So we're still in the uptrend. So buyers are still very relevant. 1 minute. 1 minute. All right, so all right, so we're looking for support and resistance. Let's go to the 4 hour. So okay, we have a 4 hour line here, right? We kind of molested this line several times, but we're above it, right? I'm going to draw a line that shows that this is a 4-hour resistance line because we're still holding it. 4-hour resistance line, we're still holding it, right? Let's make sure that the name appears on the left side. Right, and then we're looking for any volume around that area, which I don't really see anything, right? I don't really see anything that's really exuding volume around this area. So right now it's just a level for a level. All right, 4-hour, 1 hour. Where's my clock? There it is. All right, I'll probably just have it up here. All right, 1 hour. There's nothing here. We have something up here, but let's mark that. This is the previous high. We're gonna grab this high and put it on top of probably this freaking high right here. All right, so this is a 1 hour level. This is 1 hour. I'll put to the left. Alright, so we do have some selling here. I like this. Let's go back. Alright, so we got some selling around here, which I like. Alright, so that's what we're looking for. Looking for some selling around that area. And we got that. Okay, so this is where the selling is. Let's remove this. Is this it? Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna delete these. Oh, I did have a 1 hour thing here already. Let's do like that. So I like this. Alright, so it's a 20 tick. Oh, I could put a new line, put it to the right. The tick. Okay. Got a 10 tick. 5 tick. 10 tick right there. Alright, so this is just an area of high interest that I'd like to see price reject. Okay, so we got one here. Let's go to 30 minute. And we're going to set the high to where it needs to be. The high is here. And the low is down here. Alright, so 30 minute. Got a 30-minute level here. I think this was a resistance level. I remember being at red. Got a 30 minutes. that. Let's go back one more time. Let's see what we got on the 30-minute. All right, I don't see any buying really coming out of this. We got this here. All right, kind of have that. Okay. Up. Okay. So I'm not sure how I feel about this. We need to see some buying coming out of it. Alright, so not too much feeling it. This is just here. Right? Alright, let's go to the 15-minute. Okay, 15-minute. We got this here, that there, and that there. Okay, so let's go back a little bit. So this one is trying to figure itself out, so we're not going to sweat that out. It's still trying to set up. We got this here, so this is good still. This will stay there. This is not anything, but we do have this 1 hour up here, right? And then up here we got a gap or a cell that came in here. Okay, so we're gonna keep that like that. We're gonna get rid of this. Let's see, let's go to the 5-minute and we'll see if we need to get rid of it. I think the 5-minute got something up here. Yeah, 5-minute goes, we got something right there. Alright, so this is 5-minute. Okay. I'm really liking this. Alright, so we got this 10 tick. Tick. Alright. This is the 20 tick. Alright, so got a lot going on, so this is definitely something I am interested in, this area here. I like to see price come back to it. Alright, let's go down to the 1-minute. The 1-minute I might need to actually space it out, but I think we're good with that. I think as far as price action and movement, this might be something of interest. You see buying came from this level here. Yep. So that's something of interest. Let's see what it looks like on the main charts. Let's put this here. So we can see that nothing appears. But we did come from an area that seems to have support. So I'm just going to mindfully look at this area here. We do have two things that popped up. So this is just 10 tick and 15 tick. Alright, the 15 tick is a little higher, so we're going to use a 15 tick's body and we're going to drag it across. Alright, so just for a price bounce here, we're still trying to make sense of it. Probably not going to mark that. Let's just get rid of that. Alright, so that's essentially it for that. We can look at NQ. But for NQ, I'm just gonna basically just quickly add whatever I don't already have and delete whatever that's been broken. Really what I want to do with NQ, I don't want to overwhelm myself with information overload. Okay. So we got the high here. Low here. Get rid of that. That's a nice hit area, nice hit. Alright, and then settlement price will come back to you later. Alright, so now we're just looking for anything that may stick out as far as area where price moved. And I'm just going to draw my my boxes. This is 15-minute resistance. I like this here. It's 5 minutes. Okay, and then we're at a level that we're holding, so buyers may still be very dominant. Got something here, but I'm not sure how I feel about that. Let's add our settlement prices, and then we're going to call it here in a bit. So we got this, the settlement price for Q. While that load, alright, so settlement price is basically what we're holding. And let's do ES. And the settlement price is what we have there on top. News wise, earning wise, nothing that I know of that came out that's important. We had this 8:30 news that came out, 9:45 PMI, that's important, and then 10 o'clock. 8:30 news, 9:45 PMI, and 10 o'clock. So that's basically it. So that's it. So I'm looking at this level here for potential rejection, and this interesting level here for potential buy. I think that's fair enough. I can work with that. And then yeah, and then keeping my eyes on the main charts. So alright, so that's it for me for today. Settlement price, everything. Did I do VIX? I did not. But VIX, let's do VIX. No bitch assness. Alright, so VIX, let's get rid of this. I do my highs and lows in VIX. $30-minute. Thursday. Right, so here. So low. And then there is the high. Alright, so for VIX, can't really make sense of any of this. I do like this here. That's pretty much it. Alright, so yeah, so that's it for me for today. I'll be back later. Adios.